Hello everyone, I'm Amy with Eating Healthy Spending Less, and today let's discover the art of being the keeper of your home on a budget. Come join me. Good morning, friends. I'm going to take you along with me today as my kids are at school. I'm going to show you what my mornings typically look like. I am recovering from a head cold, so instead of my typical morning coffee, I'm going to make my ginger tea. It's just some fresh ginger that I purchase at Costco and I chop up. And then I add it to my mug along with some fresh lemon slices that I have also frozen. These keep for so long in the freezer and I really do enjoy them. Next, I add some honey and then some freshly boiled water. It's time to make some breakfast. Oftentimes we get so caught up on these extravagant breakfasts that we miss sight of how easy it simply can be. To a saucepan, I'm adding 2 cups of apple juice. This is one of my favorite ways to cook oatmeal. Next, I'm adding some cinnamon and then 1 cup of oats. Do you enjoy being the keeper of your home? You don't have to be a homemaker to be the keeper of your home. Whether you work inside the home or outside the home, you are the keeper of your home. Being a keeper means that you guard your home, that you know all that is happening in your home. I love this role that I have been given. I am the home economist. That means that I take charge of the finances, the spending that is happening in the home, the meal planning, the meal preparations. That is my focus and my job, and I love it. So today, let's look at the beautiful art of being the keeper of your home on a budget. In today's culture, the wife or mother is now seen as a fast-paced taxi driver with a Starbucks in one hand and takeout in another. She's always rushed with no time for self-care. She's typically found in yoga pants, a boxed tee, with her hair up in a top knot. She rarely has a plan for dinner and doesn't know how her money is being spent. She is pulled in so many different directions with extracurricular activities for her children, or maybe it's her job, but whatever it is keeping her from tidying up the home and managing her home well. In this video, I want to show you how I try to be the best keeper of my home that I can be. So each and every morning, after I drop my children off at school, I come home. I don't worry about running errands. I come home. I make my own cup of tea or coffee. I make my own breakfast. And then I tidy up my home. I like to call it the home reset. After breakfast, it's time to reset the kitchen. So tidy it up, put dishes in the dishwasher, and give your countertops a good scrub down. You are going to feel so much better if you continue to reset your kitchen every time you use it. because your home should be a place of peace. Every time you walk through the front door, you should feel peace, relaxation. That's the way you should want your family to feel as well when they come home. Now, my kitchen isn't totally reset, and there's a reason. I have some kitchen duties to do. But before we move on to that, I need to start my load of laundry and make my bed. Those are the 3 things that I do that conclude the home reset. It's really important as the keeper of your home to change your mindset when it comes to laundry. Friends, doing laundry is a gift. If you are washing your children's clothes, just think there is a woman out there that wishes she could do the same thing. So have a good attitude, put it into perspective, and be joyful that you get the privilege of doing laundry. Every productive day starts with a made bed. Have you ever heard that before? It's this domino effect that when you make your bed, it jumpstarts your day to do another task, and then another and another. That's what I have found in my own life. So when I do the home reset and I end with making my bed, I'm ready for the next task. I don't sit, scroll on my phone, or twiddle my thumbs for the day. I get busy. And that's exactly what making my bed does for me. So if you do not make your bed every day, it doesn't mean that you have to make it extravagant by any means. I love adding my decorative pillows because I think it's pretty and I love looking at it. But just simply make your bed. You will be surprised at how productive you are the rest of the day. It's time to discuss being a keeper of your home on a budget. I think that I am a pretty frugal person. I definitely love saving money, but I'm also a pretty good spender. So I have to find a really good balance, especially since I am in charge of the finances of our home. I have found that there are easy things that I can do to help save us money. One is definitely making our own sourdough bread instead of purchasing it from a local bakery. We go through a lot of bread, being that there are 6 of us. And we do have some gluten sensitivities in our home. So making a fermented sourdough starter and homemade sourdough bread every week is really important for our family. If you would like to make your own sourdough bread, I have recipes on my website and video tutorials to show you how easy it is to make a sourdough starter with just using flour and water, and how to make a traditional sourdough bread, but this is the easiest sourdough bread recipe that I created, and I am so happy with it. I make it every single week. While my sourdough bread is resting, I wanted to show you that I purchased our flour in these 25-pound bags. This is the cheapest way that I can afford to make sourdough bread using a high-quality flour like the King Arthur brand. So I purchased this at Smart & Final for about $20, and it's a high-quality, only 2-ingredient flour which I really love. You're going to see a little blooper here that I had with the flour. Yep. I should have seen that one coming. While our sourdough rests, it's time to go do something fun. A very budget-friendly errand of sorts. Let's go to the library and get some books for the kids and a few books for ourselves. Before we head out the door, I want to talk to you about your dress. You should always dress to be presentable. You don't have to wear yoga pants every day, but dress to impress. I have been working to elevate my wardrobe, but it doesn't have to be expensive. I found this beautiful blouse at Costco. Can you believe it? For just $12.99. I absolutely love it. Also have some simple updos that you can do to your hair to make it look elegant, but something that you can do in a hurry so that you're not curling your hair every day. And lastly, I love to do my own manicure on my nails using the Sally Hansen Insta-Dry. It dries really fast, and I'm just able to enjoy having painted nails that doesn't cost me very much money at all. Oftentimes in the afternoon before dinner, my children will say, "Mom, I don't have anything to do." And so I like to refer to them to this little bucket right here in the living room of books that they have never read before. And so I loved going to the library and checking out some books for the kiddos to read. But it's also fun to pick up a few things that I can read as well, like some gardening books, a cookbook, and then a book that inspires me to be a better homemaker. What's great is this is free, and it fills our minds with so much better and more useful information than sitting in front of a screen. During lunch, I will often watch a YouTube video, but every week I do make it a point to do a budget check. I like to make sure that our finances are right where they are supposed to be. And this is the last week of March, and I am preparing for April's budget. So I want to make sure that I have everything written down, that all of our expenses are lined out, and that we are putting the proper money in savings so that we are being good stewards of our money. After lunch, I always have a treat, normally just a little chocolate square, and Hue chocolate is my absolute favorite. It's so good, you have to try it. Remember, it is pricey, so just one square a day, friends. Yes, I actually do that. Every day, I spend some time in the backyard. Wow, we have made so many changes in just less than a year. And I love to just come out and listen to the birds and see the progress on my garden. A garden is another fantastic way to be a homemaker on a budget. I have planted squash, cucumbers, nasturtium, marigolds, tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, and so much more. This is an absolute hobby of mine, and it is a rewarding hobby as it gives and gives month after month through the summer season. And it allows us to cut back on our grocery bill as utility bills are typically higher. Oh, how I love my garden. Before picking up the kids from school, it's time for me to make some more homemade laundry detergent. I make a dried detergent and I also make a liquid detergent. My husband and I actually like to have both options, and sometimes we use both at the same time. The recipe is simple. It's equal parts borax, washing soda, baking soda, and OxyClean. Now, I highly recommend purchasing the Target brand Up and Up OxyClean. It is so much cheaper than buying the name brand. So it's typically 2 cups each, but today I did 3 cups each so that it would last us a little bit longer. If you notice clumps, you can break them up with your fingers, or you can always process these ingredients in a food processor. When you're ready to wash your clothes, simply just add 1/4 cup of this dried laundry detergent to your load. I think you'll be surprised at how well it does. We have been using this for a few months now, and there's no going back. We really like it. Now, to make the liquid laundry detergent, it's just as simple. It's 1 cup borax and 1 cup washing soda. You're going to add the ingredients to a mixing bowl and boil water. I'm boiling 7 cups of water and adding it directly to the mixing bowl. Once the powder is dissolved, you will then add 1 cup of cast-iron soap. Mix it in and you're ready to go. I split this between 2 half-gallon jars, and then I'm filling the rest of the jars up with water. I also like to add some essential oils, so I'm going to add some Simply Earth lavender, about 15 to 20 drops per jug. Simply Earth is a wonderful essential oils company that I do work with, and I have a wonderful offer for you if you are interested. They offer these recipe boxes, so it teaches you how to use essential oils at a discounted price. And with my code AmyFree, you can get a $40 gift card emailed to you after your first purchase to use towards your next recipe box. It's like getting a free box. It's so cool. I absolutely love it, and I love their oils. If you want to use essential oils on a budget, then definitely check the description box below for more information. Well, friends, that concludes being a keeper of the home on a budget. I hope that you enjoyed this video and it gave you some ideas of how you can be frugal, since you are the keeper of your home. I love making YouTube videos all about handcrafted recipes using fresh ingredients and everyday living. And don't forget, friends, this girl is on a budget. It's time to go get the kids. I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.